Good evening. Thought I would show my 13-year-old framing nailer from Harbor Freight. It's a 21 degree nailing hammer. It says contractor series. This model isn't made anymore. But 21 degrees, item 93909. It's built about the same as my other ones that are older than the current versions. There's no adjustment, but on a framing nailer, you really don't need that. Here is the way to load the nails. Here's how you load the nails. You pull back on this lever and it catches, and you slide the nails down in here. Should be some in there. So pretty standard nails. I bought a box of 5,000 back in 2005. I probably have half of them left. I bought this gun for a very specific remodel job we were doing and haven't really used it on anything else. I do use it around the garage a little. When we bought this house, it had 2x4 walls. So I'm covering those up and I'm using this to do it, but I think it was $99 way back. So here's how you load the nails. Simply slide them in there. I have learned to make sure that they're stacked correctly, that the top one is over the bottom one continually. If not, it's going to misfire. And clearing a misfire in this, not very easy. So it has a release for the magazine. There really is no way to clear a misfire other than taking off this piece here. Take it off here, take these off, and all this comes off. I had one misfire that I had to take this apart to get out, and I really think it was caused by the nails not being loaded correctly. It has a plastic cover over the safety to try to keep from marring the wood, but to be honest with you, when you're framing, I'm not sure it matters. Every time I use it, that comes off at least once, and I have to put it back on. Somehow the nails catch the end of it as they come out. This gun uses a lot of air. Standard quick disconnect. I put this on back in 2005. I did not use Teflon tape. Very seldom do I have to use Teflon tape on these. If they're made right and you put it on tight, you usually don't have to. I do use it on my hoses because they get such rough wear. So how does it work? I'm going to cheap out here and just nail two 2x4s together. I don't have enough air pressure. It says 90 psi. Let me go check it. I leave my compressor on 90 psi. Oh, out of nails. Okay, when I went and checked the compressor, I had it on 70. I was testing the comments in some of the smaller nail guns where a lot of people said, turn down the air pressure. Well, that doesn't work very well. You need 90 psi to get this cylinder to work correctly, but when you go down to 70, they set above the surface because they don't go in all the way. So to me, that is not a good thing to do. You can see that these are plastic collated. They got plastic pieces that hold them together, and they do come out. You gotta get rid of them sometimes. So, I don't remember having this problem with this before, so it had to have been the air pressure. Turned it back up to 90 and it worked correctly. So, I used this on the one remodel job that we did. We don't use an air nailer for framing, but I was framing over top my head. And I figured that using this would give a lot less wear and tear on my body than trying to drive all the nails by hand. I have a torn rotor cuff, so it makes it very difficult to work up over my head. This is a tool from 2005. Works good for me. I bought a ton of nails when I bought this, and never had to buy any since then because I don't do a lot of framing. Saw how much air was in that cylinder. So I have a lot of Harbor Freight tools from the 90s and the early 2000s. I'll slowly work through all of them, put a little bit of history behind some of the stuff Harbor Freight's doing. Trying to do about one a week. Okay, so blast from the past, literally. If you like the videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.